So once upon a time, logged into a website full of dark delights. Now she's stuck in bed, doomed to scroll online, cursed with the knowledge that she can't unwind. Interesting to see how the story goes. Now the little trolls aren't just under bridges anymore, doomed to be a witch. Now she's come of age. What a royal pain. Murder at the stake. Talk that shit, you know how to twist it. Wanna be the hero, I guess I'm the villain. Story got warped when you told your version. Wanna be the hero, I guess I'm the villain. 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 Thought you had me trapped in your fairy tale, but I'm back to haunt you now. I broke your spell. History is written by those who prevail. Once upon a time we were good, but it failed. You say I'm bad, but I think that's fine. We both electric the ask you size. Every night that you made me cry, left a scar, I filled it with drive. Beauty's a piece ready to rage. Skip to the end, but you missed the page. I'm taking over now, kiss the ring. Ex-princess, now I'm your king. I'm the villain. I'm the villain. I'm the villain. Talk that shit, you know how to twist it. Wanna be the hero, I guess I'm the villain. Story got warped when you told your version. Wanna be the hero, I guess I'm the villain. 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 Hypnotic, every word from her lips, dripping with that subtext that will make them stay. Don't fight underneath the moonlight. When they're locked in her sight, they become her prey. Eyes glow, bright lights, they fear her empire. The world is just a kingdom, she will reign. A queen to all who hear in your empire. Whispering her way inside your brain. Your empire. Alluring, claws scratch over their skin, makes them want to give in. Soon they will be hers. For the taking, each move that she's making, cool and calculating, we're pawns in her game. Lay low, tread light, keep out of her sight. Eyes glow, bright lights, they fear her empire. The world is just a kingdom, she will reign. A queen to all who hear her in your empire. Whispering her way inside your brain. Your empire. Honestly, it's in your empire's world. You're just living in it. Oh, you're gonna have so much fun. Your empire. The world is just a kingdom, she will reign. A queen to all who hear her in your empire. Whispering her way inside your brain. Your empire.
Hello, 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 everyone. Hi. Hello. I hope everybody's doing well today. I guess Happy New Year, everybody. A little bit delayed, but you know, better late than never. How are you all doing, my little subjects? I hope you're doing well. And hello, hello, hello to everybody who's here today. Extra hello, 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 hello to anyone who's at Charmed this weekend. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to be having some fun this weekend. So, long time no secret. I know. It's been a little bit of a while, hasn't it? All right, let's get up in here so we can chat, shall we? Hello, 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 hello. Look, I finally got everything settled and sorted. I'm very proud of myself. It took me a lot of effort to get everything ready, but now, look, I've even prepped all my stuff. So I'm ready. I'm ready for action now. Yes, I've even prepped everything, so I have all of my things now. But anyway, I hope you're doing well. Hello. I just thought, since it is Charmed weekend, I wanted to come over here and talk to some of you about my little plans for Charmed, but also, you know, plot and scheme and the usual shenanigans, you know, brainwash some people, have a fun time, you know, the usual kind of stuff, right? Anyway, yes. I'm very prepared now. Look, my New Year's resolution has been to be more prepared, and you know what? I think I'm succeeding already. I do. I think I'm doing quite a good job. I think I'm doing quite a good job of it already, but we'll see. Anyway, hello. There's a few people in the chat who said they're new. Well, welcome to the live stream. I'm trying to do, my goal for 2026 is to do one of these a month, where I hypnotize the shit out of you, figuratively, not literally. And then my other goals this year are to put out audios again. I know a lot of you have been, I don't want to say complaining, but commenting that there's been a lack of audios lately, and that's okay. Like stream today, I wasn't able to get ticket Charmed. Yes, tickets stopped sale on the 1st of January. So yeah, unless you got a ticket on before the 1st of January, unfortunately you can't get one now. But if you are going to Charmed this weekend, please come and say hi to me. I would love that. It strokes my ego and I love it. So please do that. Being hypnotized, I'm so in. Oh, well, of course. That's why you're here, isn't it? Why else would you be here? I can't think of any other reason. Anyway, I'm very excited because this weekend we're craving the audios. I know. And I'm not usually one to give all my secrets away because I don't want to make promises I can't keep anymore. I've done that over the years where I've made promises about content that's coming out and then not finished it. So I tend to not say anything before it comes out. But I do have a plan of sorts for my first audio of the year, and I'm very, very excited about it. It's actually inspired by a friend of mine who said that they need a little bit of pep in their step, a little bit of get up and go, you know. Also, sorry if you hear the delicate sounds of Wise Guy in the background. My wife is actually watching his class right now. My wife is at Charmed Online this weekend, and she's in the next room watching Wise Guys 101. So if you hear, sorry Wise Guy, if you hear any noises in the background, that's probably that. Hopefully you shouldn't though. But hey, if you do, then that's that. And you know what? At least we know it's educational. Yeah, is your Twitch gone? Yes, I gave it to my twin, Paranorma, because I don't game. And the only thing I was using Twitch for was ASMR. So also, let's be real, Twitch isn't great for ASMR considering that they're always putting fucking ads on those fucking videos, and they're very fucking annoying when I'm trying to hypnotize you. And then in the middle is a ginormous ad for like fucking Pizza Hut or something. I don't know what the fuck they're showing. It's terrible. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I hate ads. I'm just saying ads are the bane of my existence and I just don't like it. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. But anyway, so yes. Oh, Wiggly Buffalo, thank you so much for becoming a member. Thank you. Yes, yes. So anyway, I don't find it to be the best platform for what I have in mind. And world domination is definitely easier on YouTube. I'm just saying, it styles the heck out of you. It does. It does. It does. It does. I would rather, honestly, if it was up to me, I would give you all of this content completely ad free. Patreon supported, ad free. You know, that would be my goal in life. That's also why I turn off all the ads on my videos. Normally, the live streams are a bit different. The live streams are the only time I turn ads on here on YouTube, but I'm also not sure how the ads on YouTube work. Yes. I would just demonetize the whole thing, but also that's really sad. YouTube gets a little sussy as well if I turn off all of my monetization completely, which is weird because, you know, they would rather us ASMR girlies not get monetized anyway. That's my hot take for the day. But it's true, and we know it's true. World domination is easier on YouTube is going my 2026 subscriber. Thank you. We can make that into a meme. It's just me going with the caption that says world domination is easier on YouTube. Like I'm shilling for Neil. Fuck you, Neil. Anyway, yeah, ad is a product that no one wants to buy. Is forced to watch without getting fit. I know. I premium some good. Yeah, honestly, premium is becoming like a necessity or like an ad blocker or something. Yes. I'd watch infinite ads if it got you compensation. Well, it doesn't. Most of the time, the ads don't even compensate the creators, which is very annoying, actually. And honestly, my life is kind of better without them. Anyway, subjects. I'm so excited because this weekend is Charmed. Now, I'm extremely biased, but Charmed is my personal favorite convention. Not going to lie. If you've never heard of Charmed before, I'll fill you in on a little bit of a thingy thing, right? So basically, Charmed is a hypnosis convention. It's happening right now where people get classes about stuff and teach classes about stuff. And I'm very fortunate because they do both an online and an, oh, am I lagging? Am I okay? Is my face working? Oh dear God. Is everything good? Hold on. Let me just turn off everything that's unnecessary right now. There we go. Okay. Wow. My computer's not very happy with me, but that's all right. Basically, you go, there's lots of classes and things like that. Right, you got a loud ass ad? Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can like turn all that off. Hold on. Doing this live is a very good idea, isn't it? Me like, oh no, I'm pissed off now. 2 unskippable ads right now. Well, fuck you, YouTube. Okay, no one's good. In fact, I've now decided that no one's good and everyone's bad. Actually, look, here we go. Let's turn that off. Boom. Okay, hopefully now no more ads. There you go. I've just turned all my monetization off. No, fuck it. Okay, there we go. Right. But anyway, I'll be planning more hypnosis cruises. That's amazing. Yes. Were you able to get permission to record at Charmed? So, okay, my classes at Charmed are going to be recorded. However, they are only going to be watchable by the people who are thinking. I'm not at Charmed right now. Physically, I'm at home and I'm not recording at Charmed. Like, this is not going on at Charmed right now. Yes. Does that make sense? This is my pre-Charmed ramble to you, my lovely little subjects, you know, to kind of get hyped, if you will. Yes, so I was just explaining that before I turned off all the fucking ads because they were pissing me off. Right, so Charmed is a hypnosis convention in America, so I'm not there physically. I'm there in spirit and in soul and in minds, and people are just carrying me around inside their heads, you know, as they do. I sneak inside there, and then all of a sudden, they just carry me around with them all the time. And you know what? I'm not even mad at that. So anyway, it's a can't say that word on YouTube. Can I even say the word kink on YouTube? It's educational. It's educational YouTube. It's a hypno kink convention, and it's all about hypnosis kink, and it's it's very, very fun. And yeah, it's full of classes. And tomorrow I'm actually teaching mine at 7:30 a.m. in the morning. I'm getting my ass up to teach a class on hypnosis online. And I'm very excited about that. What else? And then and then basically what else? Oh yes, I guess I'm doing a little thing called a brainwashing experience with a dear friend of mine, Pling, and I'm so excited about that. So Pling and I, do you know what type of classes there are? Yeah, there's all kinds. I mean, the schedule is packed. The schedule is free, by the way. So if you're ever curious what goes down at a Charmed, you can go on to charmedhypno.org and you can check out the schedule. Or you can join the Charmed Discord server. The open Discord server is fine. The event Discord server is closed, but there is like an open Discord server you can join, which will show you like the schedule and things like that. So yeah, it's very cool. But this year I'm doing a online brainwashing experience. So today I wanted to just come in here and discuss that and also maybe get some ideas. Have I organized it? Absolutely. I'm so organized. Do you believe me? Do you believe me? Yeah, anyway. Secret subject. Can you please refresh your Discord server? Like, I'd love to get in. It's very boring. Do you really want to be in there? It's just me pinging everybody every time I do something, which is once a blue moon. And then everybody just discussing the audios. And that's about the height of it. Also complaining about issues like Vimeo was down for a little bit, or what's the other one? Soundgasm went down one day. Will there be PowerPoints? Will there be PowerPoints? Of course there'll be terrible PowerPoints. I have terrible PowerPoints prepared. Of course. I live for a terrible PowerPoint. I do. I live for terrible, awful PowerPoints that I've made myself. Yes. I meant your general Discord server, by the way, the premium one. I only have one Discord server. I only have one Discord server now. It is not a... By the way, can I just let everybody know? Some people got a bit confused about my Discord server. It is not a community server. We don't even have a general chat for people who aren't patrons. Yeah, so the only way to access the general chat now is to become a patron. This is for a reason, by the way. Very important. Comic Sans font, you fucking know it. We love Comic Sans around here. And basically, the reason we did that was because I used to run a Discord server called Trancy Keep, which was a community-based server for hypno-kinksters to vibe and chill, and also to have a very fun, very consensual time. However, there were layers of shit that went down. The biggest one was... a bunch of people started adding underage people to the server, which made me very uncomfortable. As you know, no. So anyway, because of that, we had to shut it down. It was terrible. Very, very terrible. But you know what? Sometimes I personally am of the opinion that content creators in positions like mine probably shouldn't run community Discord servers. So now I don't. Yes, so I have a lovely little server mostly for patrons. I know. Trust me, I know. It was terrible, but you know what? Not just shit, but layers of it. Yes, there were layers and layers of shit. Like a shitty parfait. Not the delicious kind of parfait where you find fun surprises at the bottom. No. It's just layers and layers of shit. Yes, for sure. And there was lots of other problems with it, but the main one was obviously underage people, and there was a group of people who were working very hard to keep the underage people in the server, which anyway, this is why we can't have nice things. And now I have a lovely Discord server that is full of wonderful people who can't talk to each other. So it's not that kind of place. But what it is a place for exploring hypnosis kink, asking me questions. Mostly it's just a file directory to find my work, and where my work is placed. Because let's be honest, a lot of people are always like, secret, but where's this audio? So it's a nice place for that. I want it anyway. There's a question tabs. Anyone can use it. It's just so it's not just pings for non-patrons. Yes, for sure. For sure. It's lovely because we're not allowed to speak to each other. Exactly. You're not allowed to speak to each other. For safety. I can't even wink. I was going to try and wink. For safety. Blink. You know. Yes. Yes. Secret, can you say something so I can set it as my alarm? What do you want? Something like, hey, good morning. Hey, hey, hey. It's time to wake the fuck up. Come on. Get off your knees and wake the fuck up. Let's go. Hurry up. It's time to get the fuck up. Come on now. Like that? Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Yes. Oh my goodness. Question I might ask, are you planning on doing more hypnosis audios this year on YouTube? Listen, every time I say yes to that question, somebody goes, but you didn't do one this month, but you didn't do one this month. I am not going to be putting any pressure on myself to create audios for YouTube or not. However, I do plan to, yes. Of course. I always plan. Here's the thing. I always plan to, and then I blink, and then it's the end of the month, and I go, wait, you're sleeping on your knees? No, in your mind. In your mind. Because clearly you're dreaming of me, of course. And if you're dreaming of me, clearly you're on your knees where you belong. Shit like that, you know? Yes. So yes, absolutely. I am planning on making audios again. I would like to make at least one a month, but I don't want to put pressure on myself because A, yes, my voice has been incredibly sore, and B, I guess like I've had ideas, but also I need art. So I'm waiting to order more art. Art takes a lot of time. So I need to get back onto the grind of things by ordering the art and doing the thing and da da da. You know, I also have to split my costs between me and Norma now, because obviously Norma is also, I'm surprised, Norma's quite expensive, let's be real. She makes a lot of music, and music is an expensive pursuit. So, you know, we're trying to split our time and our energy and our budget, which has been interesting. It's nice to hear your pretty voice. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. So yeah, no, it's just there's layers upon layers of things. But you know, one day I'll get back into it. Yes. So for anyone who's been commenting lately, Secret, I hate your VTubing because it's taken away from your audios. It hasn't taken away anything from my audios. Trust and believe. Yes, I just need to, you know, you split your income with normal. Yes, of course. Caring is sharing, as our nephew likes to say. Yeah. Would help if she didn't accidentally buy Nintendo Switches. It would help if she didn't accidentally buy a Switch too. But you know what? I've gotten a lot of use out of it too. I do like a Nintendo Switch. Not to be confused with the Nintendo Dom. Apparently those are very different things. Do you remember when you did notice that you have such a calming and wonderful voice? Wait, do I remember the time that I woke up and went, wow, my voice is hot. I should probably do something about this. No, I don't, but I do remember the time that somebody else told me that. It was about 2017 or something. Somebody was like, oh, Secret, you've got a lovely voice. And I went, do I? And they went, yes, it's very sexy. I went, interesting. And then I started doing this, and the rest is history. You know what I mean? Okay. Would you do another Hypnosis 101 stream sometime this year? Asking out of curiosity. Yes, probably. I love doing my... I fully believe there's going to come a point where chat is going to go under just hearing your voice. We're already at that point. We know this. Don't make me tap the sign. Do not make me tap the sign. I will. Anyway, it's not time yet. It's not time. But yeah, I love teaching classes. I love a 101. So absolutely, I do plan on that. In fact, I've got lots of plans for 2026. But again, I don't want to share too many of them in case they don't come to fruition. One of my biggest plans actually is for Valentine's Day. I've actually been invited by a friend of mine who is a fellow ASM artist to sing a cover song with her. Now, obviously, a lot of you are like, but Norma does the singing, Secret. Why would you do a singing song? And here's the deal. This song has, let's just say it's by an artist who's very famous for her hypno goggles. And when I well, Norma got the invite to do the song, and then I was like, wait a minute, if there's hypno goggles involved, clearly I should be involved. So I'm going to be doing a song cover for Valentine's Day with a good friend of mine. And I'm very excited to do my first cover in a really long time. So very excited about that. And I'm very excited to receive some art of me with some hypno goggles. When I saw that, I was like, love it. I love it. Yes. So I'm very excited about that. There's about 5 people in the crowd who are like, yes, I know exactly what she's talking about. I'm like, great. I'm glad to hear that. But yeah, no, it's going to be great. I'm very excited about it. I also have some more content in the works that is going to be aimed at. I know a lot of you have been asking about my F4M, F4F, F4A style videos where I do all 3. And so I think my first video for the year is going to be one of those. I think my first video for the year is going to have multiple variants because it's a topic that I feel like would work very well for different variants. So I'm very excited about that. Hypno goggles are underrated. I don't see them. I agree. They are so underrated. More people, more hypno goggles, more yes, yes, please. I agree. Yes. So I did, the last time I did one was Mommy Bedtime, the Mommy Bedtime video for the Rent-A-Mommy series. Wow, I say series, the Rent-A-Mommy video. That's too big of a hint. Anyway, so I am very, very excited to be able to do more of that. We'll see how it goes. Can you tell us more on the topic of the audio? All I'll say is it's something that is going to be very useful for some of you on a day-to-day basis. I think it's going to be a very interesting thing. Yes. Spoilers. No spoilers. No spoilers. That video that helped my sleep schedule. I mean, we'll see if it gets a sequel, but maybe. I'm excited for it. That's all I'm going to say. But I need to order more art. Basically, I'm very behind on art, and that's a big thing. And then I'm very behind on actually recording stuff, which is also a big thing. So I've just got a lot of things happening at the moment. It's very cool. But no, I'm very, very excited, and I'm excited that, it's going to be a very fun year, hopefully. I've also been asked to do a collab with a fellow hypnosis-based ASMR creator. I still need to work on that. I still need to work on that. I think we're going to be doing some hypnosis together. It's going to be very fun. And then obviously I'm so excited because more subject core. Actually, I think the brainwashing for Charmed is going to be subject core themed. So sorry about anyone who's missing that. Pling and I are not going to be recording it at this point, but okay, did you read my notes? Sorry, I'm just reading the chat. Hypnotic mommy forced you to lock in on that assignment you have due. How did you? Okay, you need to stop reading my mind. That's very cruel and very unfair. Extremely unfair. How dare you? Put that away. Can you give us some commands? No, absolutely not. Jesus Christ. Subby in my chat? Oh, it's more likely than you'd think, but also I don't just go around bossing everybody around. No, you have to give me something first if I'm going to boss you around. Oh, by the way, if anybody does want a good insert my name here, I didn't put the sign up, but I am doing those. For those who super chat today, I should have said this at the beginning. If you super chat during any of the live streams for 2026, I will good insert name of choice here, you. And that goes for any of the streams, by the way. Yes, it interrupts things, but it's a live stream. What you gonna do, right? To be fair, I think most of us are horrible at procrastination. Me too. I'm very, very horrible at procrastination. Basically, okay, so the gist is a friend of mine asked me one day and said, Secret, you know what? It would be really nice if I got dommed into doing things I don't want to do, / all the chores I have to do. And I was like, oh, you'd like to be dommed into doing the things that you need to do, like your chores and stuff? All right. So I was like, well, the Rent-A-Mommy theme for me is a very good place for that, I thought. Yes. Secret, would you ever consider doing F for TF? Is there a difference between that? I mean, I guess the accoutrement, right, is a little bit different, but absolutely, all of my F for F content, just assume it's also for TF. Because also when I talk about the smexual things, this is going to get me so bonked, but I'm demonetized anyway, so it doesn't matter. Every time I do smexual things, I keep it vague anyway. I always do my smexual things as F for A. I'm not about talking about the accoutrement. You know, I'm asexual after all, so I'm like looking at it like, a lot of allosexual doms might be very down with talking about the feminine, you know what, right? But for me personally, I don't like talking about any of it, because I don't know. I look at it and I'm like, the way I view people's between me down there is less of like a ooh yeah, and more of like a science experiment where I've got a magnifying glass. I'm looking at like, so how does this work? You know what I mean? What happens if I do this? You know, like, oh, what happens if I push this button? You know, oh, that's exciting. I like that. Yes, that's also why in my audios, 99.9%, there's always like that 0.01% of the time where in the audio that I am the, the noises and stuff and things happen. However, that's why also in most of my audios, you'll never hear content about me being, doing the thing, because that's not my vibe. I would rather you have a good time. What can I say? I'm just too giving, right? I'm just too giving to all of you. Okay. So there we go. Again, I'm so glad this is, yeah. Anyway, so that's it. Yes. It's funny because for years, a lot of people assumed I didn't make any of the smexual stuff. Oh, Wiggly Buffalo. Thank you for the super chat, Secret. I'm forever your subject. Love you, Mommy. Thank you. Now, what would you like to be called, Wiggly Buffalo? You have unlocked a secret pathway. Would you like a good boy, a good girl, a good non-binary subject line of choice? Anything like that? Yes. So, and then once I've done this for you, then I can go back into my rant about the content. Yes. I honestly think it gives me a difference. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think it gives me a difference. I like it. Good boy, please. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me get up let me get it up. Oh, Wiggly Buffalo. Thank you so much for the super chat. You are such a good boy. Such a very, very good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are a good boy. Such a good boy. How's that? I hope that was good. Ooh. Who's this? Hello, Mark Van. No, sorry, I'm going to try this again. Mark Vendilata 9750. Thank you for becoming a member. I really appreciate it. Thank you. But yes, you know, I gotta make it good, right? But anyway, yes. So my plans, my evil plan. So yes, in terms of will I make content for TF as well as TM? Absolutely. Just always assume if my content is F for A, when I say F for A, I mean everybody. We stan trans people in this house. I am a extreme supporter of my trans and non-binary pals out here. So, yay. Just know I always want to do my best. The only line I do have when it comes to that kind of content is what a few years ago I did get asked to make some like dysphoria based audios, and I had to say no, unfortunately. I know there are some people out there who do make dysphoria audios. I unfortunately can't do that. It veers too close to therapy for me, and honestly, please don't. And look, it's not my place to tell you trans people how to combat your dysphoria, because again, as a cis person, you know, I'm in no place to say. However, it is of my belief that using your kink to get rid of like a hang up that you have, you know, is not a wise idea. So it's too therapeutic. You know, if you're going to a hypnotherapist for that kind of stuff, absolutely go to town. Like, but I worry about tying it into kink. You know what I mean? So yes, so that's my only line. I also don't do gender play, just as a general. So yes. Have you ever seen the Bloom audio from Shibby that is a non-dysphoria based and more affirmations? I mean, absolutely. I would love to do more affirmation stuff. Yeah. So I do like stuff like that. It's very fun. But yeah, we'll see. Any Baby No Money fans in the chat? I'm a Baby No Money fan. Hello, it's me. Been here the whole time. Imagine a Baby No Money secret collab. I'm kidding, by the way. That's a joke. Yes, I have a really big passion for what is it? I've got a hypno boner for FSII content. I do. I have a big like, it's my jam, it's my thing. I think because when I was just a sub, right, back in the day, I used to consume a lot of content myself, and sometimes I still dabble in listening to content. I am a dom leaning switch after all. And the thing is, right, is way back in the day, when I used to listen to audios, I would notice that there was a distinct lack of gender neutral stuff in terms of like the really specific things. Like if it was like just relaxation audios, absolutely it was all gender neutral and that was fine. Oh, let's just stick with Mark. The rest is just difficult. Thank you so much, Mark, for the super chat. What would you like to be called, Mark? You know the deal. I have a good girl affirmation audio, but maybe I could go a bit further with it next time. Yes, I could do that. But yes, basically, the FA thing came about because also I'm really lazy. So, thank you for that, by the way. I feel that so many audio creators veer towards FM. While I'll never try and take away from those people who enjoy it, it makes it hard to find. Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you. I totally agree with you. I feel like there's definitely, and like, I get it. If you have a preference for making a certain kind of content, you should. But my preference has always been for content for everybody. Good boy, please. Oh, Miss Secret. You're so polite, Mark. Okay. I'll do this one without the reverb, okay? Just for some differentiation so that if people want to clip, they can. Mark. You are such a good boy. Such a very, very good boy, Mark. Thank you so much for the little super chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You're such a good boy, Mark. Okay, now we need to get someone from the good girl team to get on in here so we can do that. But anyway, yes. So, so having a very FA content creator, especially the voice is really nice, and Oasis in Desert. Yeah, I'm also lazy. So the thing with me and content is I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but when I make my content, obviously I've been a little behind in my content at the moment, but when I do make my content, I have a bee in my bonnet about if I make something for the boys, I got to make something for my girls. And if I make something for my girls, I've got to make something for my non-binary pals. And if I make something for them, I've got to make it for the everyone. I don't want anyone to miss out on the audios, which also means that when I do make my F for M, F for F, and F for A content, it is the exact same script all the way through, but just with different pronouns. Does that make sense? Yeah, we just change the pronoun and we have a go on our merry way. Which is also why back in the day I used to actually just make 3 versions of an audio unscripted and just freestyle them. But for me, I would not want to give my ladies anything that my good boys can't get. And I don't want to give anything to my good boys that my good girls can't have. And I don't want to give anything to the good girls that the good non-binary submissive little friendos are, you know? Yeah. Oh, so Alexa, thank you so much for the super chat. Alexa is a good girl. Please and thank you, Miss. See, put your pronouns in the thing. Put the whatever you want to be called in the thing, and it makes it easier. Thank you, Swirly Alexa. Swirly Alexa, you are such a good girl. Such a very, very good girl. Yes, you are. And you know what? You are such a good girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There you go. Okay. Right. Oh my goodness. So when you plan to do a D&D session, I mean Dungeon Master, not that type. If you could get your mind together. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh dear. Any barkers in the chat? There probably are a few. Secret, have you considered making another straitjacket file? I know there's no roleplay hypno files around them. They're so good. Actually, I haven't, but let me write that down. I've got a pen. Can you hear it? Oh yeah. God, that's sweet. Don't even have my ASMR mic on. Let me write these down. What's in here? I'm sorry, this is the Book of Your Demise. What is this? I can get rid of that. Hold on. There we go. Right, so we have, what was that? Straitjacket? You've ordered one straitjacket. Okay. Do you want anything else on the side with that? Fries, maybe? I'm sorry, I started writing fries. So instead of jacket, I started writing straight fries. Fries. I like fries. Frogget, thank you so much for becoming a member. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Do you like the pen clicking? Click, click. Thank you, Left Blood, for the super chat. I think the boys need more super chats. Do the boys need more super chats? I don't know. But thank you so much. You are such a good boy. Such a very, very, very good boy, Left Blood. Thank you so much. Such a good boy. Yes. I literally just had listened to one of your audios and noticed you being live. That must be like waking up from an audio, seeing that I'm live and knowing that I'm responding to you right now must be a trip. Do you have to like do a double take? You know, please stop. I'm clicker trained. Oh, please stop. No, I will stop, but clicker trained. I really appreciate you going with the F for A a lot. I'm realizing I'm transfeeling in life. Oh, congratulations. I'm so glad you've discovered that. When it comes to, I've really changed my options when it came to content. Many files I loved in the past now misgender me. Oh, no. See, I too, I am not trans, okay? I'm a cisgendered woman. But I too, actually, back in the day when I used to listen to content, would get kind of put off when misgendered in an audio, especially when people don't warn you and then you're listening to it and you're like, I am not a good boy. You leave me be. So honestly, I completely understand you. And I can see how frustrating that would be. Yes, I can see how frustrating that would be. So absolutely. I love making content that is for everybody. And I always will. If I do collabs there are some people that when I collab with them, they have to make content for F for M. But at that point, I might actually just say, hey, could we actually make this an F for A? I'm going to try my best because there is a company out here that I do plan on working with at some point with some of their talents, and they make F for M content only. Now, I'm not saying this is a judgment call because I do not judge them at all. I think it's great what they're doing. I think having a lewd VTuber company is an amazing thing, and props to everybody as part of the team for doing that. But I do personally have a line, and I would like to. Oh, Mark, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm going deep with your voice. I'm in danger, Miss Subject. Are you in danger? Are you? It's a fun kind of danger, right? Anyway, don't make me get the sign out. Thank you so much, Mark, for the super chat. You're such a good boy. Such a very, very good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh my goodness, Luna Lens, thank you for the super chat. Could I be called a good bean? Absolutely. Luna Lens, you are such a good bean. Such a very, very, very good bean. Yes, you are a good, very, very good bean. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Also, I hope everyone's down with the slightly condescending tone because that's what we're giving today. Yes. Oh, you can call me Anis. Good boy, you're the best. Thank you so much, Anis, for the super chat. Anis, you're such a good boy, Anis. Thank you so much for the super chat. I should never have told you guys this, should I, subjects? No, I shouldn't. No, I shouldn't. No, I shouldn't. Thank you, Anis. You're such a very, very good boy. It's gonna be 3 hours of me doing this now. I don't even mind. Sorry, 1 second. We have some weird shit happening in the chat. Hold on. There we go. Sorry, I got to mod myself today. Somebody's trying to preach in my chat. Listen, if you're going to worship anyone today, we're going to worship me, all right? Is that blasphemous? Probably. But we're worshiping me. That's it. We're here to worship me. This is my church now. This is my religion. Wait, does that mean I'm tax exempt? No more taxes? Okay, hold on. Thank you so much, Pyro X Blade. I'm a boy. I'm sure someone in the chat would like good pet. Oh, well, that's very kind of you, Pyro. Pyro, you're such a good pet. Such a very, very, very good pet. Yes, you are. Pats for the good pet. Thank you so much. Also, Mangoes, more distractions. Can I get a good puppy? Yes, you can, Mangoes. You're such a good puppy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are a good puppy. You're such a good puppy. Pets for the good puppy. Such a very, very good puppy. Anyway, there we go. Oh, a goddess. Don't call me goddess. We don't go there. Listen, I've done the goddess thing. It wasn't that fun, actually. Is the pat mic fixed? It's not fixed. No, I don't have it on today. I actually got a brand new audio system because our cat ate Norma and I's mixer. Yes. Unfortunately, I had to buy a very expensive piece of audio equipment. I'm now running a Rodecaster 2. I'm running a Rodecaster 2 right now because I used to have a Mackie DLZ. This is for the nerdy amongst you who like audio equipment. I used to run a Mackie DLZ and I loved it, but Bentley, my little cat, ate it when I walked out of the room. I think it was actually Norma's fault. I'm going to blame it on her. Norma, that absolute... Oh, she's so silly, that Norma. She's very silly. Left Blood, thank you so much for becoming a secret supporter. Thank you. Bentley is the name of my cat. Name and shame, fucking Bentley. Oh my god. No, Norma left the mixer, the mixer thingy open, but he ate it. He ate a button off, and he broke the whole thing. So, ever since then, it's been broken. So I got a new piece of equipment, very expensive. But I like audio tech. Can you tell? Oh, hello. I'm Nami. I'm a good girl. Your empowers me. Thanks. Oh, Nami. Nami. You are such a good girl. Such a very, very good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And Laura. Oh my God. Hold on. Slow down. Pling, stop that. You put that away, Pling. Put that away. Now, Pling and I are brainwashing people tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. The next day after tomorrow. Sorry, it's lozenge time. I'm just going to have to do this with a lozenge, and I hope everyone's okay with that. Yummy. You're just going to have to hear the delicate sounds of my mouth. Don't take that out of context, all right? Laura, what would you like to be called? I don't want to assume your pronouns. Also, Left Blood, thank you so much. Let me just scroll up real quick. I'm like, don't want to get the pronouns wrong. Yes, we love equipment talk. I love it too. Pling, what would you like to be called? I'd just be donating. Thank you, Solid Spartan. You just be donating? That's cool. Thank you. How much money is going to you with the monetization offer? Actually, all the super chats go to me. Wow, that's a lie. Let me tell you a little thing about YouTube and super chats. If you would like to make sure all of your money goes to me, you should subscribe to Patreon. I'm not going to lie. You should subscribe to Patreon because YouTube takes, I think, 30 or 40% of every super chat. So the delicate sounds of my mouth, yes. Let me just give an all round because you're all very, very good boys and good girls and good little subjects. You're my good little subjects, aren't you? Pling. Pling's in here. Now, here's a little fun fact about Pling. Pling makes content as well. And Pling is the only Australian who's gotten me with that damn Australian accent. Fuck you, Pling. Look, I'm not... Listen, I'm not going to lie. I'm sorry, Australians. Your accents are fine. It's just the Australian accent is my least favorite of all possible accents. I don't know what it is about Pling's voice. Damn you, Pling. Damn you. Anyway, there's a special place in hell for you, Pling. I say this lovingly, by the way. I adore Pling. Pling is a good friend of mine, ex-mod of mine. I don't know. Are you still modded in the chat? No. Yes. I just be a good boy like that. What can I say? Yes, you do be a good boy like that. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Anyway, we're doing a brainwashing soon. I'm very excited about it. Yes. So, also, sorry, Australians. I don't hate you. I just really, the accent just really, it gets on my nerves. I cannot. Imagine an Australian hypnosis video with dangly corks from a hat swinging back and forth like a pocket watch. I just want to say, I hate every single thing about that sentence right there. Every single little thing. Every single little thing about that sentence right there. I hate it. All of it. I hate the huntsman spider slowly crawling up behind you as it happens. Thanks for auto seeker. I just screen recorded it. Good. You should. And if you post it to social media, just make sure you tag me. By the way, I should say this. Will this stream be uploaded? This stream will be Hypno Hell, where it's actually heaven. Yes, I'm dragging you down to Hypno Hell. It's just a giant spiral with my face in it going, hello, it is I. I am the Lord of the Hypno Hell. And today I'm going to put you through your paces. Now get that mind ready for smashing. And here's my giant sledgehammer. Thank you so much, Graus Stern 3745. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but I tried my best. Yes. Yeah, you turn around and there's a giant fucking spiral and me with a sledgehammer like, it's time. And then there's about 5 people behind me screaming, Secret, put that down, Secret. And I'm like, no, I've earned this sledgehammering. Now hold still. Yeah, one time my first ever convention, I was in the Discord server for my first ever convention and I said, I cannot wait to see my sub in person. At the time, my wife was just my sub. She wasn't my girlfriend we were just friends and she was my sub. I said, I can't wait to see my sub in person so I can smash her brain with a hammer. And I immediately got someone's like, you can't do that. And I was like, what do you mean I can't do that? I feel like I can. And they're like, no. That is too intense. That is too intense for anyone. And I was like, oh, really? Okay. Here's the thing. Yeah. Do you have a spiral background? Wait, what am I asking? Do I have a spiral background? Oh, why is it frozen? There we go. Okay. It took a while. It took a while to get warmed up, but yeah, of course I did. Put that thing away or so help me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So no, that was my first experience, was someone yelling at me for threatening to smash a brain with a hammer. To be fair, it wasn't a threat, it was a promise, and I did in fact keep that promise. Hammer Hammer time. Da na 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 na. Smash your brain. Na 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 na. Anyway, stop. Hammer time. Yeah, secret. And I took that as a challenge. Well, the thing is, no funny music with the spiral this time. Do you know what I found out? I found out what that music was. The music was actually Norma's old theme tune. I don't know why Norma's theme tune was on my giant spiral, but this is what happens. If you know the person you're working with, yes, okay, let me tell you, because a lot of you out there are like, but secret, that sounds really mean. Okay, here's the deal with my wife. My wife and I have been married now since 2023, and we've been playing together. She became my sub in 2017 before I started my YouTube channel. So we've been together a very, very, very long time. At this point, it was about 2018, 2019. And I knew her very well. So consent is extremely important. But what's the most important thing? My wife, yes, thank you. I'm a wife guy. I know. Not as wife guy as Norma. Norma's more wife guy than me, you know. But yeah, so we know each other very, very well. And that's the thing with consent is if you know someone extremely well, you can try things like that. I wouldn't say if you're playing for the first time with a new person that you should go and smash their brain with a hammer. You shouldn't. But if you know the person really well, you've played with them heaps and heaps and heaps, and you know they can handle it, and you've got safeties in place in case things go wrong, then I don't see any problem with smashing a brain with a hammer. Frozen or not. Although I do like to freeze my brains before I smash them with a hammer. Otherwise, it's just too gooey, you know? I want to do an experiment once and see how long I'll be able to remain in control of my mind with Miss Secret swinging a hypno hammer. Actually, maybe we could do a hypno hammer thing. Not today. Not today. Don't get excited. Not today. I'm just writing hypno hammer down. Hypno hammer. I was going to write down. What hypnotic powers does your model have? Interesting question. Now, I've actually prepared these. Laura. Oh, Laura, I will keep going until I get one go. Sorry, I didn't see it in the chat, but thank you. Laura, you are such a good girl, Laura. Thank you so much for the super chat. You are such a good girl, Laura. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good girl, Laura. Thank you so much. Right. Is there a good place to find a play partner for hypnosis? There probably is, but I don't look in them because I'm not in the thing of looking. So I'm unfortunately not the best person to ask for that. Now, first of all, actually, before I zoom in, let me just quickly. So I have this, the lean forward. Huh? What'd you say about that? What did you say about that? Interesting. Okay, I have that. Then I have. Oh, you don't want to be trapped in my basement forever? That's a shame. Because I like it when you're trapped in my basement forever. These are my yandere hands. I love that. I love that. Okay, and then I have, obviously, spiral eyes. My spiral eyes are very fun. I can also pair this with yandere, so that's very fun. I also have color changing eyes. Hold on, where are they? So I can make them brown or green. So when I need to green screen myself, I can just change my eye color. It's very, very convenient. There we go. Okay. I have this. Thank you, Turdmark, for becoming a secret supporter. I have these glowing eyes. This is fan service, by the way, for anyone who remembers me from my Tumblr days. Can I pair them with spiral? Yes, I can pair them with spiral. This is for the for the Tumblr people who remember my Tumblr days. I also have Angie face. What the fuck did you just say? Really? Okay, whatever. This is my favorite face of all time. I'm gonna start doing all my hypnosis like this now. You made mommy very angry. And now you have to repent for those crimes against mommy. Okay, cool. What else? I can blush. Not often, but sometimes. What else? Oh, yes, of course. I have a threatening finger. Ready? Steady. Oh, damn it. The timing is slightly off. Yeah. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. Yay. Okay. The timing of this is questionable. Yay. Okay. So now we have that. Yep. And then finally, I have this. My pendant. And it has 2 speeds. And a lot of people have told me, but secret, the first speed is too slow and the second speed is too fast. Well, I don't care. This is, you get this or you get this. There is no middle ground. I wish I could like ramp it up, but this is how it is right now. And I can do both at the same time. Choices. I also like where the pendant hits. Yeah, so there we go. Right. And that's it. That's everything I have. I also have a secret thingy of secret toggles that I can't show you. But yeah, I have a secret thingy of secret toggles, which is secret. It swings as quickly as you're thinking. Yeah, actually, that's a great way of saying it. Yes. Yeah, so that's what I have. I've got a secret folder of toggles now. The cool thing is, now I won't accidentally get naked on the live stream because I have a folder now. I've put all of those special secret toggles into the folder now. So I can in fact take off my clothes, but I won't here because we're on YouTube, you know, and we don't do that kind of stuff here. You plan to do like car spiral eyes? No, there is a VTuber out here who does have the car style spiral eyes. This is the reason why I have spiral eyes that look like this is actually a personal preference. I wanted them to be slightly unhinged, slightly creepy, but also like I wanted them to be unique and special to me. Also, please notice my hairpins do also spin at the same rotation as my spiral eyes. So you can't escape me. Yeah. So there we go. Oh my God. Huh? What? Yeah. Wait, huh? Well, come on now. But you can see what the toggles do on the subscribe star page. You can see what the toggles do on the subscribe star page. Yes. How else was I supposed to do titnosis? I don't believe you. I'm getting proof. Okay. Follow me. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. That's all I'm going to say. Because every time I do post... Wait, you accidentally got your model naked on YouTube? Oh, no. No, I've never done that. I always turn off my my new toggles before I stream on YouTube, so don't worry. I have thought this through. Your spirals give me very big Tim Burton vibes. Yes. That's the inspiration. I love like creepy, cute things. Anyway, Hypno Hammer. What else? So obviously today I was here to talk about brainwashing. How do you find your subscribe star? I guess you just have to like ask the troll who's under the bridge down like the road and then say the password 3 times in a row, and then he'll give you a little ticket which you'll take to a gnome who will then give you the link to the subscribe star. Or you could just ask in the Discord. You know, there are ways. I'll do Blue Sky but not Twitter. Fair, and that's valid though. These are trying times. Oh, Momo Nushia Goro, thank you so much for the super chat. Can I be a good girl? Well, you have been such a good girl, so you know what? I guess so. Momo, you are such a good girl. Such a very, very good girl. Such a good girl. Such a very, very good girl. Thank you so much, Momo. Yes. Okay. There we are. Right. Man, we're getting a lot of this today, aren't we? I love it. I hope you love it too. Instructions unclear, bought the troll and the gnome into the Discord. No. Don't bring the troll and the gnome into the Discord. I hate those guys. Ugh. Those guys? Really? All right. Well, I guess I'm just going to have to deal with that shit now. Reason to use this face now. Did you have to do that? Did you really have to do that? Secret, do you have a preference for spiral eye colors? I think blue spirals are so pretty. The reason why my eyes are green, I'll tell you the lore behind this. So way back in the day, back on the Tumblr days, back when Tumblr was still a thing. For the youngins in the chat, this is, hello, it's me, your millennial friend, telling you about the ye olde hypno-kink days, okay? Because let's be honest, I have a lot of experience, I guess is what they call it. So way back in the times of yore, when before Tumblr banned all the porn, there was this thing called the hypnosis community in Tumblr, and I was a part of that. And I remember I used to post pictures of my face. And these pictures of my face, I do wonder if sometime I could find the specific picture that I'm referencing with these green eyes. Sometimes when I self-Google myself, green eyes. Let's go. So sometimes I Google myself and... Oh, okay, maybe. No, it's so funny. Since I've become a VTuber, these things have become a lot harder to find. But yeah, it's very funny. Oh God, there's a lot of gifs of me out here on the internet. There is a lot of there's a lot of weird stuff on the internet from me back in the day. Actually, I do have an example I could show you. Here we go. I've just found one of them. Oh God, here we go. I just found lots and lots of them. Wow, it's crazy. Remember, everybody, that whatever you post on the internet is forever. Please remember that. When you post things to the internet, they are in fact a forever thing. No takesy backsies is what they would say. Right, anyway, so this is not the picture I'm thinking of, but this is an example of my previous shenanigans. Right. Oh, it's not even working. Okay. Oh, hold on. Maybe I have to insert it as a... Hold on. Let me insert this as like a thing, because it's a GIF. This is great. I'm doing a technology. Can you see? Can you see subjects? I'm doing a hacking technology right now. Okay. Browse files. Dear Lord. This is a lot more of a tangent than I thought this would be. What did it save as? Hold on. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what is happening. That's cool. Anyway, there's gifs out there of me doing some stuff. The internet never forgets. It's like a blessing and a curse when the internet never forgets, you know? It's like a... Wait a minute. Oh no. Hold on. Hold on. No, just let me screenshot this real quick. Hold on 1 second. Oh, subjects, this is really funny. Oh, this is so funny. Oh, this is so funny. Okay, hold on. Oh God, something is happening now. Hold on, a lot of things are popping up. This is fine. No. Okay, hold on. So I'm just trying to screenshot something and I can't figure it out. Oh no. There we go. Oh my God, this is funny. Okay, hold on. Here it comes. Okay, I just Googled myself and... Okay, I hate AI so much, but this is really funny. I just Googled myself. Thank you, Windows noises. I'm so sorry. Okay, here we are. Let me just... What the fuck? This is so funny. Okay, hold on. So I just Googled myself, and this is what came up. The phrase secret subject glowing green eyes appears to be associated with a specific online virtual content creator and personality who uses the handle secret subject rather than a well-known character from major book, movie, or general folklore. This individual's online presence, particularly on platforms like X and Twitch, often features an anime character with purple hair and green eyes. Content associated with the persona often involves themes of hypnosis and mind control. Thank you so much, Mike. I really appreciate it. Where glowing green eyes is a prominent visual element associated with being enthralled or mind controlled. Listen, that is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. That is so funny. That is actually so super funny. That is hilarious to me. What the actual fuck? But anyway, so the story goes, I used to post gifs of my face quite a lot, and of my eyes in particular. And this one photo set that I made, I was very inspired by I don't think there are any mods here today. I'm so sorry. And yes, the link is dead. We'll try and fix it later. So this is one photo set of me where I was I was really inspired by Green with Envy from Green with Evil for the Power Rangers saga. See you later, playing bye. The Power Rangers saga. And so I decided to do a photo set where my eyes progressively glowed more and more green, and it did some things. But anyway, for years after then, people were convinced that I had green eyes. Even though I don't, my actual eye color is this one right here. I have brown eyes. However, people thought for a long time, when they thought of secret subject, they thought about green eyes. So when I designed this model, I was like, well, okay, not only to differentiate myself from Norma, because people keep getting us confused, and I'm not sure why people get us confused. We look nothing alike, but and we sound nothing alike, and we are nothing alike. So there. But for a long time, I was like, well, what could I do to differentiate myself? So I decided that I would have green eyes, and I honestly think it worked out well. Please stop doing technology. You're scaring me that you might crash the stream. Honestly, I probably will. Yeah. I don't know why. Brown eyes are pretty, especially in the sun. I know. So there, that's the story. And it all comes because of Tumblr. So this is Tumblr's fault. Yes. Go Green Ranger, go, I guess. I do love that, though. This twin doesn't have headphones, so it clearly isn't normal. I actually do have headphones, but for some reason my rigger forgot to add them on. My rigger forgot to add my headphone toggle, so the headphone the headphone toggle is nothing. Who's the main headmate? What do you mean headmates? We're twins. We're two very different people. We're not two people sharing a body, or we don't have DID. No, we're definitely two different people. So yeah, there's a lot of lore. Sweet voice incoming. Ah, yes. Yeah, so no, that's a little bit of lore for you. For anyone who wasn't there in the Tumblr days, I'm so sorry. It was a good time. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the chaoticest of times. It was the trying to get me cancelled for things that aren't even my fault, but also I kind of had a point times. It was a very, very thing. Speaking of eye fixation content, you know, I know you won't be able to IRL eye fixation anymore, but would it be possible to do glasses with a VTuber model? The glasses photos are really cute. Thank you. I'm glad you like my glasses. I recently purchased a pair of glasses because I'm super duper long-sighted. Both Norma and I are super duper long-sighted, and so we find it very hard to read things up close. So they suggested getting glasses for reading, and I love them so much that I've just started wearing them around the house. And I put a photo of it on Twitter for the people who want to see it. I think Norma did too, actually, which I'm like, please, calm down, girl. Calm down. Why is there no fan art of secret hypnotizing Marine from Hololive? She's a hypno king too. She does? Oh, I get in there. I like her. Hosha Marine is adorable. I like her song, the one about my treasure box, except every time I listen to it, I have to make sure no one's in the room because I don't want to get embarrassed from her. What's a delicate way to put that? The noises that she makes. Delightful, but also Whew. You know? So, yeah. I'm just wondering if your deleted videos, do you keep a copy of them for yourself or do you delete them even for yourself? My deleted videos from YouTube, do you mean? Everything I deleted off of YouTube, everything I've deleted off of YouTube has actually made its way to either Soundgasm or Patreon. Videos that got deleted of my face are gone. And they're gone because I am not comfortable having them up anymore. So I always appreciate it when people respect my wishes and don't also save them. Because even though I understand there's a lot of people who would love those videos of me and my face, I don't like them. I don't like them, no. They are lost media. You know? Yes. Would you ever commission art with your model wearing your reading glasses? Probably. That would be quite cute, right? I could peer over them at you. Librarian. Shh. Quiet your mind. I was feeling very librarian in them. The shadow whelm. Yeah. Makes sense. Thank you for your answer. Of course, but yes, anyway. When you do these hypno streams, do you have a script prepared or do you just improvise? Wait, do you mean this isn't your face? This is my face. This is in fact my real face. The other face is just a pretend 3D model, actually 4D model that I have. Yeah, it's very realistic looking. It's just, you know. No, so I actually go into these hypno streams completely unplanned. I also come up with I usually come up with the topic on the day. So normally if we're doing a hypnosis session, which I think we probably will, but if we do a hypnosis session, I will freestyle it off the cuff. Now, bear in mind, I haven't done one in a very long time. So it could be a little rusty, but I'll try my best. The original 4D model was so ahead of its time. I know, so ahead of its time. Yeah, it even had that thing where it aged, which crazy, I know. And it had the booba button where the boobs can expand when, you know, you eat too many biscuits. Yeah. I can't convince my girlfriend to hypnotize me. Any tips? Well, you can't force someone to hypnotize you. So at the end of the day, if they don't want to, respect that and maybe ask them if there's someone else you could play with that would hypnotize you. You know what I mean? So if your girlfriend would hypnotize you, then either say, hey, babe, I would like to find someone who will, or just kind of live with that. Because, you know, at the end of the day, if someone says no, it's a no until it's a yes, you know? If it's just if it's like an insecurity thing, like they're just insecure about, wait, what's AI? There's no AI here. Jeez Louise. Do you think an AI would sound as good as this? I don't think so. No AI has ever been able to sound this good. Trust and believe. But yeah, if it's a confidence thing and they're just not confident enough to hypnotize you, that's a different matter entirely. Won't and confidence, a lack of confidence are very different things. But if it's a lack of confidence, yes, then yeah, incorporating it into some role play or like doing some stuff like that, then that's better. Consent makes hypnosis so much better. Consent is mandatory. Hey, hypnosis cream. Consent is fucking mandatory, okay? Remember, consent, mandatory. Yes, mandatory. GLaDOS. What about GLaDOS? God. People have asked me for years to make a GLaDOS themed audio, but I can't do it because I can't play Portal. The reason I can't play Portal is because it gives me motion sickness, and I can't even watch my wife play Portal. So the best I can do is have Portal explained to me, but that unfortunately is not the same. Not the same at all. Yeah. Help, you're on YouTube. Wait, what? Okay. Yes. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Sorry, there's just some like craziness happening in the chat that I'm just like, this is bizarre. I'm just gonna like, I'll do that. Cool. Hottest thing ever is consent. Yeah, well, I remember somebody once gave me a pin at Charmed that said consent is sexy, and I'm threatening to cross it off and put mandatory. Oh, Brexis. Thank you so much for the super chat. Secret, I appreciate your voice and videos. Is there a video you have that's just focused on entering trance with no fluff? Also, I'd love a good boy. Ah, Braxis, you're such a good boy. Such a very, very good boy. Can you define fluff for me? Please define fluff for me. Do you mean like any roleplay elements or any like getting into the thing? Because I've done many, many, many hypnosis audios with like zero like context and just like, but the thing is, what some people might define as fluff, I would consider pre-talk, and pre-talk is not fluff. So here's the deal. What I would consider fluff is like role play elements where we're role playing into the hypnosis, which is a trick of mine that I love to do. Also, but like pre-talk for me, it's like the part where before I hypnotize you, I like to ramble on about some bullshit about my day or something. It's all pre-talk because the idea is to set up the scene for you. You know, set up the fact that you're going to be entranced and that kind of thing. And that's very important, actually. It's a great place to like set up what's going to happen. I'm not the kind of person to, here's the thing, when I play with somebody in real life, so if I'm face to face with my wife, for example, I'm not the kind of person who will just randomly hit her with an and sleep or something. Sometimes I will, but typically in my play style, I'll start with like, looks at wife. Oh, honey, you're looking adorable today. Oh, you know, I've been thinking lately. And then I'll go into a thing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. Bunch of Simpson here. Yes, and you're one of them. You're one of them, good boy. I mean, God, who makes their username good boy if they're not a simp who wants to be a good boy and be called a good boy? So there. So anyway, yes. So yes. Thank you for the super chat. Can I be a good puppy? If not, then good girl, please. Absolutely, you can be a good puppy. You can be called whatever you want within reason. The only thing I'm not going to go into is slurs. So, you are such a good puppy. Such a very, very good puppy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Most of the videos that aren't roleplay are something intent like bedtime or fractionation. Look for something that's just trance. Yeah, so I would try, like, there's one called the secret subject induction. There's, what's the one? Oh, what's my most famous hypnosis series? It's called like something. I forgot what's seduction something. Good afternoon, secret subject. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Seduction something. There's that too. Corruption, seduction. Yes. There's because I'm good, so it's good. Well, listen, I've got to draw the line somewhere. You know, we don't do hate speech around here. Seduce into obedience. That's the one. Thank you. Simp, you're saying that as a bad thing. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, clanker. I would donate if you call me a good clanker. Okay, how offensive is clanker these days? Because I don't know much about the clanker thing. I don't know. I mean, if it only offends robots. Sorry, robots. Actually, clankification would be very funny. I'm writing this down, by the way. Clankification. The problem is, it'll be like my forced VTubification, where people immediately think that like this is serious, where it's not serious at all. A rule of thumb, if I do stuff like that, it's typically not serious. But if you take it seriously, well, good for you, I guess. But anyway, do you like videos with a hypnotized speaker? I've dabbled. I dabble. Yes. Oh no, don't say it. Secret people made it a racist dog whistle 1 week. Well, that sucks. I don't like that. Do you know what? I don't love it when people take a word that starts with an innocent meaning and then twist it. It's just, you know, we live in a society. We live in a society, and I'll leave it there. Yes. Oh my goodness. Seducing to obedience is a classic. I love that audio. Me too. I'm always annoyed when I think about that time. I love the hypnotized stuff. Me too. I love it. I love that it's like a what do you call it? Like a chain of corruption, chain of command, chain of corruption. Same thing. Yeah. Even just in audio role plays, I always love a good visual focus. Me too. Internet moment. I know. It's a big old internet moment. Remember Goon was just from the comic books? I know. And now, and now it's like a whole thing, isn't it? Anyway, speaking of hypnosis, I probably should do something before I leave today. So if you have any ideas, throw them in the chat. I'm only taking very serious ones today because we're doing a very serious hypnosis, clearly. Your ADHD video was the first one to really get me. That's great. I'm glad to hear that. I loved making that one, despite the small backlash it got. Yes. May I ask, what is your favorite hypnosis video you made so far? Yes. I love my ADHD hypnosis one. I love it. I loved writing it. I loved making it. I loved doing it because I also have ADHD, so I know how it feels to be that person. But it was just a case of like, I'm sad that there was backlash about it, but it made me feel chloroform induction. That's not really a general audience thing, but I mean, listen, counting fractionation. Okay. IQ drop, brain drain. Don't, you're speaking my language. But also, I like to do things for a generalized audience. So if there's anyone who's squeaked out by IQ brain drain, then it's probably not for you. The ADHD video got backlash a little bit, yeah. But, you know, I don't want to, like, mindless. We could go the thoughtless route instead of IQ brain drain. Because the thing is, I really like to keep these open. Chloroform, delightful. Chloroform. Yes, please. Brain go bye-bye. Isn't that someone else's audio? I swear there's another person who has that out there. Puppetry. Can we do it if nobody's squicked? Yes. Let me get the sign out. Okay. How about pendant hypnosis? Thank you so much, Wiggly Buffalo. Such a good boy, Wiggly Buffalo. Thank you. We could do pendant. Oh, actually, I could play my fun game with you. I've got a fun game we could play. Hold on, let me get my spiral out. Okay. Now, some of you are just weak to spirals, but that's fine. Not going to complain too much. Okay. So, actually, before I start this, let me just, hold on. Before I do anything, I'm going to talk to you about consent real quick. What does squicked mean? It means like grossed out, you know, like, ugh, like you got an ick or something. Okay. I'm going to say that today's hypnosis is in fact hypnosis. There is going to be, okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to write this down because I won't forget it then. So we are going to be doing a brain, so instead of IQ play, we're going to do a brain drain. Yes. Spiraling sinkhole. But also I'm going to mix it up with a pendant thing. So basically, the idea is that the slower the pendant goes, the slower your thoughts move until I take the pendant away, at which point, if I take it away, they stop or freeze or whatever. Or better yet, I bring it back up and then your thoughts are back or something. Yeah, so I'm going to do something along those lines. Today's hypnosis is, in fact, hypnosis. Yes, so I'm going to slowly drain out your brain, like a tap. I love a little tap. Turn on the tap, thoughts go out. Shut the tap, thoughts stay in, you know, that kind of vibe. And then I have a bucket full of fun thoughts that I can tip back in. Oh yes, bucket of thoughts. Here's my bucket of thoughts. These are all fun ideas. Bucket of thoughts. Tap that brain. Please never bring us back up. Well, I have to because, you know, I'm an ethical person after all. Also, brain drain with actual brain rot memes. Oh, we are serious. Oh, brain rot. Did your brain get the rot? I guess I'm going to have to cut it out. Which means that if I cut out all the brain rot, unfortunately, all that's left is just these little pieces of like string and twine and the occasional dust bunny. I don't know why you don't clean your brain up more often. Obviously, the title of this says brainwashing. Maybe I will. Maybe I will wash your brain. Just a little bit of a scrub, you know. No, chloroform is great. I would love to do chloroform. I'm actually now thinking of adding chloroform to my brainwashing session, but I'll see. I might have to warn people at Charmed if I'm going to chloroform everybody, you know. And hey, fantasy rug play is very, very fun. Henry and his bucket full of dino thoughts? Yeah. Ooh, love it. Love it. Have you ever considered refining a stream hypnosis idea? I've done that many times, actually. Yes, yes. Anyway, so today's hypnosis is going to be all about draining your mind of thoughts. And if you're down with me draining your mind of thoughts in a variety of ways, including dripping them out through a tap and pendanting them and tipping other thoughts back in there, thoughts about obedience to me and submission to me and feeling really good and being very hypnotized and all that fun, good stuff. If you're down with that, then that's cool. And yes, I said to me, if you're not down with that, if you're not down with obeying me and doing everything I tell you to, because, I'm awesome, then just, yeah. Also, I might ask you for some audience participation today. At some points in this session, I will give you an option, and that option might include typing in the chat. Okay, so if you're down with that, that's cool. If at any point you feel uncomfortable with what I'm doing to you, you can just wake up and go about your day and nothing will affect you. Also, if at any point your internet goes down and you are disconnected from this, you will wake up easily, effortlessly, and go about your day, remembering everything, no longer being affected, all that kind of good shit. You know what I mean? Okay, great. Okay, cool. I just have to make sure that's clear that if at any point anything happens, you disconnect, whatever, you are fine. Hypnosis only works when you're in here, okay? This is the hypno room. In this room, you can be, this is it. This is where the hypno happens today. Outside of this room, hypno no happen. With this in regards to this session, obviously in general you can do hypnosis outside of this room, but for the context of this trance and these suggestions, this is where they hang out. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh damn it, my pen. Okay, hold on, I just have to pick my pen up off the floor. Oh god. Okay, there we go. So cool. Does that make sense? Okay, great. And someone will timestamp this, whether that be me or someone else. Welcome to the hypno zone. Exactly. I just have to make that very clear because there are some people who, after the stream happens, they will be like, "But I'm still hypnotized." I'm like, "No, you're not." Because that breaks my consent if you leave this room and you're like, "I'm still hypnotized." I'm like, "No, absolutely not. Sit down. Stop that. Don't be silly." Okay. Right. Are you ready? I haven't done this in a really long time, by the way. It's been like 3 months since I last hypnotized a person or something. 3 months? When was the last stream? That was the last time I hypnotized someone. So it's been a long time since I've done this. So I might be a little rusty, but we can make it work, can't we? Now, all good hypnosis starts with some key things, okay? All of it, every single trance that I've ever done has always begun with a few things. The biggest things are your focus and your focus on me and my pendant. Now, the spiral's just here for comedic effect. The spiral's just here to be a spiral. But I mean, if you find your focus slipping and shifting towards the spiral, that's fine too. But just notice this pocket watch is here. This pocket watch is up. This pocket watch is just swinging in front of your face. And for some of you, like, that's a very fast pocket watch. I'm like, yes, it is a fast pocket watch. Like right now, you might notice the thoughts in your brain are the normal speed. This is the normal speed. This will become important later. However, it's funny, isn't it, how sometimes we think about thoughts and think about thinking. And we don't often think about thoughts or think about thinking because every single day we have thoughts, we think all the time without us knowing about it. And sometimes we know, sometimes we don't. But if you took the moment right now to focus and fixate your attention on your thoughts, what would you find in there? Now, some of you might have some delightful thoughts. Some of you might have some dirty thoughts. Oh my. I'm not judging you, I promise. But what I am saying is right now you are noticing the speed of those thoughts, whatever those thoughts may be. Those thoughts could be related to me or the pocket watch, pendant, spiral, my eyes, my voice. They might even be about what you're going to have for dinner tonight, or that friend that you're going to call later, or maybe you're going to charm today and you're very excited about that, or maybe you're thinking about hypnotic things. But isn't it funny how sometimes we can imagine things, feelings, sensations, thoughts, visuals. And I'm not sure how your brain interprets an imagined thought, but let me give you an imagined thought to mull on, to think about for a second, okay? Just think about the idea that maybe I could have a little tap in the back of your mind, a tap, a faucet, if you will, for the people who use the word faucet. I call it a tap. I'm British. Tap. Imagine a little tap at the back of your head. I'm not sure what size, shape, color, how it looks. Is it old? Is it new? Is it in the middle? Who knows? But there's a little tap at the back of your mind. And what I can do is I can gently just reach my hand inside of there. And you can feel the feeling maybe as I just gently turn the tap. And you start to notice that some of your thoughts, not all of them, just some of them, very slowly, drip, drip, drip out of the tap. And it's only a drip at this point. The tap is barely even on at this point. You probably don't even notice. Drip, a thought disappearing, drip, a thought disappearing, drip, a thought disappearing. And you can focus and fixate on the pendant swinging and swaying in front of your eyes. It's still normal speed. It's still very fast, just like your brain. Your brain can still move quite fast. Drip, 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 as the thoughts just start to trickle out. And maybe you start to notice after 5 thoughts have gone missing, or 10 or 20 or 30 or however many might be in there, as they just start to vanish from your head, as all of a sudden your mind starts to get a little bit lighter and a little bit lighter and a little bit lighter and a little bit lighter. And it's easy to let that tap just drip, drip, drip. And I can just twist it a bit further. So now instead of a drip, 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 it's a little bit of a stream. And maybe you feel the feelings of the thoughts streaming, pooling out of your mind as they just disappear and dissipate. As your mind gets slower and slower and slower, that's okay. Allowing your brain to just drain out of all thought. Draining from your mind. As I turn the tap on, and now it's all of a sudden it's full stream, and you can just feel the thoughts streaming, pulling out of your mind completely. And when they do, you start to notice something. The pendant slows down. And as the pendant slows down, it's just like your mind. It's a representation of your mind. The speed, the emptiness, the clarity, the void that is your mind, that is your head. As maybe only a few little thoughts bounce around inside of there. And that's okay. That's okay. In fact, it's nice to allow yourself to just breathe deeply in and out into that empty-headed bliss as your brain drains out. And it's funny because your mind is so empty, but I can just turn the tap off and your thoughts stop, completely stopped, frozen in time. But then, interestingly, I have this bucket. This bucket is very special to me because this bucket contains very secret, special thoughts. I only reserve this bucket of thoughts for very special people, and luckily, I'm quite fond of you. So, in a moment, I'm going to just start to tip some of my bucket of thoughts inside your head, okay? And you're just going to allow them just to start drifting through your head and filling yourself up. You know, your mind is almost like an empty vessel for me to just pour these thoughts into. And that was going to feel so good. Thoughts like, my favorite thought is, I am deeply hypnotized. I am deeply hypnotized. I love being hypnotized. I love being hypnotized by Miss Subject. And as I just tip some of these thoughts in, they just start to just take hold of your mind as they start to drift and pool and really get stuck in there, in that empty vessel, taking up space in your mind, filling them up. Filling your head up with all those fun, delightful thoughts. Because you love being hypnotized. You love being deeply hypnotized by me. I know you do. And now you know too. And it feels so real because it is. These are your thoughts now. This is what you think. And maybe some of you might want to test that out for me by noticing how your mouth might mouth the words, I am deeply hypnotized. I love being hypnotized. Maybe some of you would even want to say those words out loud if you can, if you're in a safe and comfortable place to do so. Or maybe, just maybe, you want to prove it to yourself by typing it into the chat of the live stream. Interesting. And you don't have to, but if you do happen to see anybody chatting in the stream saying those words, it just reinforces that thought for you. That's right. It reinforces it. It's like a little loop inside your head, a cycle, a spiral, if you will, spiraling around and around and around like a drain as your brain is so drained of your thought and replaced with mine. That's right. That's right. That's right. And it feels so good just to allow yourself to help your own brainwashing in this moment as I scrub that brain clean, as I've emptied out all of your thoughts and replaced it with mine. And in fact, my bucket is still quite full. I could tip some more in there. Like, I love to obey. I obey Miss Subject right now. I love to obey Miss Subject right now. And it feels so good to say. It feels so good to be a part of this. And it feels so good to see other people engaging in this, doesn't it? It makes you feel so good that you're doing just as you should. And I'm not sure how you feel in your body and your mind. I don't know if your eyes are open or if your eyes are closed. And it doesn't matter either way, because either way, you love being hypnotized. You are so deeply hypnotized. And then I can just reach in and I can turn that tap. And all of a sudden, my thoughts stream and pool out of your head and your mind is blank, empty, wiped, void, nothing left. Empty, headed. You stop typing. You stop repeating. You just marinate in that feeling. You just sink into that feeling of bliss. Mindless and empty. Mindless and empty. No more thoughts, no more mind, nothing, just a blank, empty slate. And luckily for you, I kept some of your old thoughts and I put them in this bucket here under the tap, so don't worry. I'm just going to take that bucket of your original thoughts and I'm just going to give you, let's say I'll give you half of these. I'm just going to tip in half of those thoughts that you used to have, and now you can think, but only halfway. And this is a fun feeling because you are awake, kind of. You are thinking, kind of. Maybe some of you will even, as you feel the rush in your head. It's fun for me to feel the rush in your head and to see that reaction. But you're thinking only halfway. You can only think halfway thoughts. Because now what I can do is I can also tip in the bucket of my thoughts. So now you've got your original thoughts blended with, I love to obey, I need to obey, I'm deeply hypnotized. And those thoughts just mull and sink around your original thoughts. So now you're kind of like half up, half down in that middle space. Is that weird? Part of you longing to repeat those phrases, part of you longing to type that in the chat, part of you just wanting me to take all of your thoughts away so you can have more of them, but part of you also trying to think so desperately. Brain broken? I love it when your brain is broken, don't you? And now you're in that middle spot where you're half up, half down in the middle. I don't know, that must feel so interesting. Some of you, it must feel that mixture of like desperation and just good feelings, but you're only halfway there. And you'll stay halfway there until I tell you to, because you do love to obey. You're right, you don't need thoughts. You don't. You love to obey. You need to obey. You just want me to take all those thoughts away, don't you? And in fact, some of you might even want to beg me. That's right. That's right. That's right. Oh, that's right. And you're so good right now. Here, let me just take that tap and I'm going to empty all of those thoughts out. All of them draining away. Drip, 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 drip. Drained completely. Brain drained. That's right. That's right. That's right. Empty-headed bliss. And it feels so good. So very good. So very, very, very good. That's right. That's right. And then I get my bucket of my thoughts and I tip them back in. And now you'll fill up with my thoughts again. There you go. Doesn't that feel so much better? I bet it does. I bet it does. That's what you wanted the whole time. You just wanted to obey. You just wanted my thoughts. You just wanted to think for me and think what I tell you to, because it feels so nice, doesn't it? It's nice to have a little relaxing reprieve from all the thinky thoughts that you have all day. I know there's so many times all day when you have all these thinky thoughts. And it's okay just to let all that go, all that dissipate, all of that disappear. Much better. You're right. It is. And just sink into that for a moment. Just sink into that for a moment. That's right. That's right. Now in a moment, I'm just going to turn the tap back on right now and empty everything out until we're nice and blank and empty again. There it is. All empty. No longer thinking my thoughts, no longer thinking your thoughts. But in a moment, I'm going to get the bucket of your thoughts back. And I'm just going to start to gently tip them in on the count of 10, okay? And when I reach the number 10, you'll be wide awake, alert, refreshed, and energized. Back to yourself, no longer hypnotized, no longer affected by any of my suggestions from today. That's right. As I slowly start to tip them in with 1, 2, 3, feeling your thoughts come back to yourself, with 4, 5, 6, feeling so happy, so content, remembering everything that happened, with 7, 8, 9 on the last number, wide awake, alert, refreshed and energized, no longer affected by anything, with 10, wide awake. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, cool. Hello, everybody. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I hope everybody had a good time today. Oh dear. Sorry, 1 second, I was just checking something. Hello, okay, are we all here? Hello, 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 hello. Okay, so what did you mean by rusty? No, some people's taps might be... Oh, God, what was that? Oh, no. Hold on. Is that always going to... Okay, no, that was just my computer being silly. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I hope you enjoyed that today. And if you... Wait, oh, you mean like me saying I'm rusty? Oh, got it. Yes. I don't know. I don't do hypnosis as much as I used to. So, yeah. Yeah, my shoulders legit become less tense. Oh, that's so great. Okay, if you're still groggy, you can shake it all off. Don't worry about it. It's all good. And hey, make sure, if you went really deep to, Windows jump scare, yeah, make sure to get some food, a snack. Some water is very important. Yes, yes, yes. Water is very important. I felt a bit rusty, but you know, I'm glad I can cover it a little bit. But yeah, I haven't done this in a long time, so thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. And hey, you still got it if you ask me. Thanks. I appreciate it. And hey, I've written down some lovely ideas. I think that was a good way to check out the rest you might have had. Yeah, and I'm gonna go brainwash a room full of people soon. So I'm excited. I'm very excited. But yeah. Hypnosis makes you drop every time Windows makes a noise. Oh, God. Imagine that. Around here, it would be too frequent, I think. Yeah, you ain't rusty. You're polished and shiny. Potential doll hypno video? Oh, my God. Doll hypnosis. I haven't done doll hypnosis in such a long time. Doll-nosis, if you will. God, that's a while. But yeah, thank you so much. Oh, my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to all my subjects who are here right now for enjoying today's live stream. I am so thankful that you wanted to come and spend this time with me. If you are at Charmed, by the way, if you are going to Charmed online, or if you're there in person, hello to any people who are here at Charmed right now. If you are, I don't think there are many because they'll be busy at classes and things. But if you are, in fact, at Charmed this weekend, please come and say hello to me. Come to my class. I'm doing a hypnosis online where I'm going to teach people how to do hypnosis over the internet. So Alexa, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. If you want to be called a good something, just let me know. Please breathe. Yes, please breathe. Then I'm also very excited. I'm very excited to be doing a brainwashing experience with Pling, my dear, dear friend from Australia. Him and I are going to be doing a brainwashing experience at Charmed virtually, of course. And that is going to be on the Saturday evening, I think. So if you would like to come and witness that, please come and say hi. We are going to be having a really good time. Charmed is a hypnosis convention. It is hybrid at the moment, so it's online and in person. And I'm having a very good time with the idea. I'm doing an hour-and-a-half class on hypnosis online. Good subject, please and thank you. Oh, Swirly Lexa, you are such a good subject. Yes, you are. Yes, you are a good subject. Yes. If you'd like to go to that class and you haven't bought tickets, I have a live streamed version of it on this very channel. Otherwise, you can just wait another 6 months until I do it again. Yeah, I love teaching classes. I love going to events and I love doing this stuff. Will the brainwash experience be on YouTube? No, but in the future, we may record a version for Patreon or something like that. It will not be on YouTube though, just in case. I want to keep it event specific. Plus, we are freestyling the whole thing, so it's very hard to do it when you're freestyling stuff. You know what I mean? But anyway, until next time, my dear, dear subjects, don't forget to keep it trancey. Until next time, I will see you later. Hopefully, very soon.